Friends, it's T-Man, and we're gonna do another educational video on these, I don't know, these so-called influencers online. So this one is a funny one. He says, how many days a week should you train? Well, it depends on what you're training for. Let's see what he says, and then I'll interject and give my, my reaction to the video.
You train 4, 5, or 6 days a week. The amount of days you want to be training is going to depend directly to what your goal is in the gym. You're mutually
Okay. My goal is bodybuilding. So how much should I train per week? If bodybuilding is based on eccentric training and it's based on muscle damage or damaging muscles, right? How many times a week would you want to train? You want to know the answer? It's really simple. Once. You want to lift once a week. We're not training muscles. Okay, let me get this straight. Number one, bodybuilding is not about training muscles because it compromises sportive performance. So we're not training for anything as bodybuilders. What we're doing is we're damaging our muscles so that they can grow bigger and stronger, new type 2 muscle fibers. That's it. That's all we're doing. We train once a week, and then the rest of the week we allow it to repair and remodel. That's how it works. Now, let's see what else he has to say.
interested in getting bigger and stronger, probably 5 days for the majority of people. Rarely.
No, you're not going to get bigger and stronger training 5 days a week. That's endurance training. That's HIIT training. That's concentric training. And they're concentrically lifting. Their eccentric is adapted. It is endurance training. You're not going to get bigger and stronger. You're going to get puffier, bigger, puffier, and stronger, like puffy muscles from like glycogen, but that's about it.
Should power builders exceed 5 days a week of training? If you're an elite power lifter, you might even want to train 4 days a week so that your recovery is made optimal for the squat, bench, and deadlift.
Okay, as a power lifter, how many days do you want to lift since you're lifting concentrically, right? Powerlifting, they lift concentrically. They do not do eccentric work. All right, how many days do you want to lift as a power lifter? Every single day. Why? Because it's based on endurance. It's based on endurance. It's based on concentric lifting. It's not based on bodybuilding. There you go. You can train every single day of the week. Yeah. And then the rest of the day, you can rest the rest of the day. The rest of the day, you can stay home on your sofa, watch TV, eat popcorn, and hang out. I don't know, with mom or whatever. Yeah, that's right. But that doesn't work in bodybuilding.
Not be optimal for building an aesthetic physique. On the other phase,
optimal for building an aesthetic physique. Aesthetic? What is aesthetic? That word doesn't ring a bell as bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is not aesthetic. Boy, you can become muscular eccentrically lifting, of course. But it depends on, I don't know, how much body fat you already have or what are you doing there? I don't know. But aesthetic means to lower body fat. So lowering body fat, how are you going to get aesthetic physique lifting a heavy weight? That doesn't make any sense, lowering body fat.
So this token, if you want to optimize your hypertrophy progress, then you do not want to do the big SBD. Instead, you want to take movements that are going to be low on your recovery, and you could train at higher frequencies. So you could do like an upper lower split for 6 days a week to maximize the recovery and hypertrophy.
You're not going to get any hypertrophy lifting 6 days a week, whatever the fuck he said. That isn't based on bodybuilding. That's endurance training. You're just wasting your time. Man, you're just wasting your time, and you're lifting so light here. It's so light, this lifting, whatever. That's why people think it's accessory work, which is ridiculous. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. You tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. This guy is so wrong. This Justin Lee guy, he's so
progress.
Wrong.
Should you train 4, 5, or 6?
He's so wrong, man. He doesn't know anything. I told you, these people, they don't know anything about lifting, bro. They're out to lunch somewhere. I don't know where, in La La Land. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends.